Manny, can I get a quick word with you, mate? Look, you don't need me to tell you how bad you've been this season. Oh, mate, so bad. So bad. Both our catchers have outperformed you with the bat. I know, it's epically bad, mate. But, this is the postseason now and a chance for redemption. And I really need you to take that chance because Horner's injured and they can't replace you in the lineup. But, if you do step up now, all anybody's going to remember is that it was Manny Machado that led a team of Americans to the World Series. And, that's how history could remember you this season, mate. And, well, you know what? Try wearing these, too. They might help you see the ball. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Game 1 of the ALDS. We're about to host the Mariners, Season 3, Episode 7, I think it is. And, today it's Game 1 of the ALDS. It's very, very exciting times. You can see the way the whole playoff thing has shaped up here. It's the Angels and the White Sox in the other one, and the White Sox are a very, very good team. We have a look at how the final standings finished up. We won our division, as we saw last episode, quite comfortably in the end. The White Sox are the class of the AL division, and it's the Dodgers, isn't it, that are the class of the National League. So we've got to overcome those odds if we're going to go deep in this playoff series. But as far as the Mariners go, 95 games they won. We won 97. So you'd like to think we could see them off. Now, the one bit of news to fill you in on, we've got a few little niggles here, but Nico Hoerner is, it's essentially season over. Maybe if we get to the World Series, 3 weeks time, he's probably not even going to be back for that. So that's a big blow. He's a very useful player for us in the infield as a utility player. He hits relatively well, and he hit much better than Manny Machado did this season. So that's a bit of a loss. Jackson is going to be fine by the time his start comes around. Sager is 5 days away from being fully fit. But the way that things are working out, we might... he's in the team. We might even need to start him. We'll just kind of see how we get on here. Now, this is how everybody's numbers finished up on the regular season, and this is also our post-season roster. As I said, Jackson's fine. He's got a viral infection and allergic reaction, so he's absolutely fine. He's been, I think, the revelation of the pitching staff this season. But yeah, you can see everybody there. We did leave Nick Robinson in this playoff lineup. I couldn't drop him. He was doing too well. And the person we did drop was the Cannibal. Wasn't getting it done, and Robinson basically can perform the exact same role. So that is who is missing from the pitching. The hitting side of things, the player that we've called in is Alamas, so he comes in to replace Hoerner. He's been relatively solid when we've needed him, so he's a very good defensive player, as you can see as well. So he's not quite as good as Hoerner, I don't think, though, when he has batted this year on 37 occasions. He's not done too bad, so we'll see what becomes of him in the playoffs. And Isbell has kept his split place in the lineup as well. So that is where we're at. If you want to have a look at how the season finished up for us, where do we go here? We lost off there, didn't we? So we had the rest of this series against Baltimore. We won both games with shutouts, which is excellent. We played Tampa Bay in Tampa, nothing much riding on it. We won the first one, then lost 2 close ones. Boston, we won 2, and then we lost the final game of the regular season. We've had a week off. We're fresh. We're raring to go. Let's check the lineups. And this is it. Now, there's a few tweaks to the lineup. It is Fletcher leading us off at second base. JJ bats second in left field. Isbell is a designated hitter. He bats 3. Adele is coming into bat number 4. He is in center field. Gallo stays at 5 in right field. Machado dropping down the order. He bats 6 at third base. Olsen is batting 7 at first base. Alamas, the shortstop, bats 8. Carson Kelly is catching. He bats 9. Mahle is on the mound today. Part of sort of the looking at the series as a series, not a one-off game. He gets the start, and that's because we're at home. And DeGrom, I worked it all out anyway, but DeGrom will pitch when it's statistically, at least in my brain, which is probably not right, the best time for him to do so. And up against Emerson Hancock. Now, that name sounds familiar. I think that's because we had him at Colorado, did we not? This regular season, an ERA of 3.79, a whip of 127, an ERA plus of 119, a WAR of 3.6. So he's a good pitcher, but if he's their number one guy, you think we might just have the edge over the series. And here we go. Welcome to Yankee Stadium for some playoff baseball. Shed Long Jr. A lot of familiar names here from when we were at the Mariners probably about a year ago or so now, wasn't it? But Mahle will get us underway here. It's a full count. Yeah, the way that I think DeGrom goes in game 2, I think. I can't remember now. And Jackson in game 3, maybe. But there we go. We get the first out, and it's Kalinic coming in to bat for them. A 1-2 pitch. Mahle can't get the strikeout, but Manny Machado has it over to first. 2 away. And that will now bring up Rodriguez for them. And it's a full count on him. And Mahle issues a walk for the first base runner of the game. Yona Davis will come in to bat now, their center fielder. Another full count. That's a ground ball, easily done, but lots of pitches thrown in that first innings, even if not much action on base. And it'll be Fletcher to lead us off, and let's see what he can do with Emerson Hancock. 2-1 is the count. I do think, I mean, our batting lineup, it could work out very well for us. Fletch, is he going to be able to beat that out? I think he is. Well done, Fletch, on base. First hit of the World Series, that'd be nice. First hit of the postseason. JJ steps in now with a runner at first. A 1-1. What can JJ do? JJ can ground it into a double play. JJ. Oh, you're better than that, man. All right, in comes Isbell, the designated hitter. A 3-1 count on him. He has hit it, and we have a second hit of the game into right field for a 2-out single. And let's see what new cleanup man Joe Adell can do with 2 out and 1 on. It's a first pitch swing. Adell hits it into left field. All right, if only JJ hadn't hit into a double play. 2 on, 2 out now. And it's going to be Joey Gallo stepping in. It's a full count. Joey. Oh, he's popped it up, and that'll end the innings. It'll be no runs there for us in the bottom of the first. And Mahle will come out to face Brian Anderson. An 0-2 pitch. Let's sit him down here. Come on, Tyler. It's not a sit down, but it'll get him back to the dugout, and that is 1 away. Already thrown 27 pitches for 4 outs. Carl Rayleigh comes in now. Another 0-2 pitch. That's a strikeout. There we go. That's more like it, Mahle. In will come Ty France now. It's a first pitch swing. It's a pop-up. And that should end the innings, and that was much better. What was that? 5 or 6 pitches thrown there. Much, much better from Mahle. And Machado will come in to lead us off. He's in a slump. He's been an embarrassment all season. He's wearing my glasses. Oh, and he's hit it better. And he's hit it up to the fence. Manny Machado. Come of the hour, come of the man. The playoffs are here, and Manny is leading us off with a double. There you go, Machado. All right, Matt Olson, what can he do now? His first at bat of the postseason, a 1-2 pitch. Olson strikes out. And then he'll bring in Alamas. Back into the lineup, of course, with the injury to Horner. A full count. Alamas hits it to shortstop and beats it for an infield hit. Runners at the corners with 1 away for Carson Kelly. Can the catcher do something for us here? A 1-1. Kelly pops it up. Is it deep enough to score Machado? I don't know if it is. No, it's not. And that'll be 2 away. Runners will stay where they are, and it's Fletcher who's 1 for 1 today. A 1-1, and Fletcher, that is not going to get it done, is it? And we fall 90 feet short of opening the scoring. We've had 5 hits to 0, but we're still tied at 0. It is Crawford coming in to open for them, or lead off, I should say. There's a strikeout for Mahle. Semien will come in now, their second baseman. A first pitch swing. That's lined straight to Alamas at shortstop. That's 2 away. And it's Shed Long who's 0 for 1 coming back up for the second time. A 1-2 pitch and a strikeout for Mahle, and that ends the top of the third. Still no hits for them, and Birdie, who grounded into a double play last time up, what can he do this time? JJ grounds into what probably would have been another double play, but they get him at first, and that is 1 away. Isbell now, who is 1 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Isbell gets it into left field. That is excellent stuff. Our designated hitter goes 2 for 2. It's a 1-out single. It's Joe Adell who's 1 for 1. And what can Adell do? Oh, he swings through. They try to pick him off, but thankfully Isbell is paying attention. And let's see what Adell can do with a 2-2 pitch. Not much is the answer. And it's going to be up to Joey Gallo with 2 out and 1 on to try and give us a lead here. And they've thrown it away. Isbell very much paying attention. Gets himself over to second. And that makes it a little bit easier for Gallo to drive in this run. It's a full count and he's popped it up. And that ends the third. And despite more or less complete domination, it's still tied at 0. Kalinic will lead them off. He's 0 for 1 today, a 2-0 pitch. And that is popped up behind. Kelly is there and makes the catch for 1 away. It's Rodriguez now to face Mahle, a full count. And that is a ground ball. Manny Machado has it over to first, 2 away. For Yona Davis now, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch. It's a line drive straight into the Machado shift, and that is the end of the top of the 4th. Speaking of Machado, he's 1 for 1. Can we dare dream of 2 for 2? Come on, Manny. It's a 1-1 pitch. Machado! He's back! Everybody, welcome Manny back to the Yankees. That is a home run. 440 feet. We go 1-0 up. He just needed glasses. The poor man needed an eye test. Excellent, excellent stuff. Manny Machado gives us the lead after 7 hits. Olsen now, who's 0 for 1, will come in. It's a full count on him, and Olsen walks. Excellent stuff. Alamas now, who's 1 for 1. A 1-0. Alamas pops it straight up. And that will be 1 away. It'll be Carson Kelly now, who's 0 for 1. Can he move the runner around at first? It's a 2-2. Kelly's hit it well. Has he hit it well enough? It is floating out of here, and Kelly, for the second time this inning, sends it into the left field fence. 496 feet this time. And it's 3-0, and the lesser spotted Carson Kelly home run. Well, this is turning into a nice little bottom of the 4th, isn't it? Fletcher now, who's 1 for 2, steps in. He is got a 1-2 count. He grounds at the 3rd, and that'll be 2 away. And it'll bring up JJ, who is not having a day to remember so far. 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch, and Blade pops it up into right field. And that will end the bottom of the 4th. But 3 runs thanks to Manny Machado and a 2-run home run from Carson Kelly. And it's going to be Mahle with a little bit of a lead to play with here. But that is a leadoff single and the first hit of the game for the who playing the Mariners in the top of the 5th. So none out runner at first for Raleigh, who is 0 for 1 today. It's an 0-1 count. He's popped it up. Should be simple out there for Adele. There's the catch, and that is 1 away. Runner will stay at first, and in comes Ty France. An 0-2. That could be a double play. There's one. Can Alamas turn it? Yes, he can. And that ends the top of the 5th, and we are still 3-0 up. Isbell will lead us off. He's 2 for 2 today as the young designated hitter. He's, 2 for 3 now as he watches strike 3 go past. Joe Adele, who's 1 for 2, comes in. A 1-1. Adele grounds it into the shift, and that'll be 2 away. And that'll bring Joey Gallo back to the plate, who is also 0 for 2 today. It's a 3-1 pitch. He stands there as it goes inches past his nose. And it'll bring Manny Machado in to face the new man, Delaplane. We'll go with that. Manny Machado, 2 for 2 and on fire to start the postseason. It's a full count, 2 out, runner at first. What can Manny do? He walks. 2 on, 2 out now for Matt Olson, who is 0 for 1. He has a walk as well, but on this occasion he gets tied in a knot. He strikes out, and that ends the 5th. Still, though, 3-0 to the Yankees. Crawford will lead them off. 0 for 1 today. A 2-2 pitch, and that is popped up, and that should be 1 away. Excellent, excellent work. Mahle to face Semien now, who is 0 for 1. Another 2-2 pitch. A ground ball to Machado over to first. And that is 2 away. Shedlong Jr. steps in now. He's 0 for 2 today. It's another 2-2. It's a hit into left field. JJ will field it on the bounce. And that is a 2-out single for the Mariners. In comes Kalinic. He's 0 for 2. Can we finish this off? That is well fielded by Alamas, but he can't. Doesn't have a play. And just the hint of a 2-out rally here. 2 on, 2 out. Tying run at the plate is Mahle getting tied. That's got away from Kelly. And runners go to second and third. We just need to get the man at the plate. Come on, Tyler. A 2-2 pitch. Sitting down, mate. Sitting down. He does. I whack my knuckle off the desk as well. And that ends the 6th. All right, Alamas. What can he do? It's a 1. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. And it's a strikeout to get the bottom of the 6th underway. And it is Kelly. Hit the 2-run home run last time up. This time he strikes out as well. And with 2 out, no one on, it's Fletcher, who's 1 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. Fletcher hits it well into left field. It drops in, and that'll be a 2-out single for our second baseman. And let's see what JJ can do. He's 0 for 3 today. It's a full count. JJ pops it up. He'll go 0 for 4, and we'll go into the 7th with a 3-0 lead. Without hit them 3-1, so we deserve to be in front. Davis will face Mahle. He's 0 for 2, 0 for 3 now it should be. Into the shift. Fletch has it over to first. Brian Anderson now, who's 1 for 2, has one of their only 3 hits of the game so far. And that is caught in center field for 2 away. And it's Raleigh, who is 0 for 2, who steps in now. Can Mahle get Raleigh? And, oh, JJ, can he get there? No, it's a 4th hit of the game. A 2-out single for the Mariners. Mahle to France, who's 0 for 2. Mahle getting towards the end. If he can get out of this innings, it would be a wonderful thing. That should do it. Over to first, and we will stretch 3-0 up, and I'm assuming he's not coming back out. So Tyler Mahle, take a bow, mate. 7 shutout innings. That is how you pitch a game 1, isn't it? Rothenthal comes in for them to face Isbell, who is 2 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. What's Isbell got for us? He's got he's got it down the first base line. He's got himself a double to lead off the innings. Excellent stuff. Now, can we get this run across the plate? 4 runs. It's just that little bit more comfortable, isn't it? Joe Adele now, who's 1 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. Adele strikes out, 1 away. Joey Gallo will step in. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 3-0. They walk him on 4 pitches. Manny Machado will come to the plate. He's 2 for 2. He's done everything right so far. It's a 1-2. And Machado, oh, is it going to be a double? It is a double. And, well, unfortunately, that's the Manny Machado we've seen most of the season. But he's done well so far today. Nick Robinson will come in for the 8th. The young relief pitcher. He's going to face Crawford, who's 0 for 2. Potentially with a walk as well. It's a 1-1 pitch. It's a pop-up, and JJ should have that easily. And that is 1 away. We have 5 outs from a 1-game lead in the series. Semien, who's 0 for 2, comes in to face Robinson. Robinson with a strikeout. That's 2 away. And it's Shed Long Jr. 1 for 3 he is today. 3-1 is the count. Robinson loses 1. It'll bring in Kalinic. He is 1 for 3. And can Robinson end the innings? It's an 0-2. He gets the strikeout. Good work there from our young reliever, Nick Robinson. We'll see a lot more of him. And it's going to be Matt Olson to lead us off in the bottom of the 8th. He's 0 for 2. Let's see if we can get ourselves an insurance run here. Not with that, we can't. You've got to swing the bat to get on base, Olson. Alamas now, who's 1 for 3, comes in. A 2-1. Alamas hits it well into left field. That'll do it for us. Well done, mate. A 1-out single. Had a decent day at the plate. Alamas has an inning. Will come Kelly with 1 home run already today. This time he hits into a double play, and that will end the 8th. So we'll go to the 9th. Will it be Jordan Hicks coming out? It will. We know what happened last season with Jordan Hicks in was it a 3-run lead or a 2-run lead? And this isn't the best start, as he's got a 3-0 count. I suspect we might be seeing the leadoff man aboard here. We are. Hicks, do not do it to me again. Davis comes in, who's 0 for 3. It's an 0-1. It could be a double play. There's 1. It's just 1. But we get the lead man. Anderson comes in. He's 1 for 3. 1 away with a runner at first. A double play here ends the game. It's a strikeout, though, instead, and they're down to their final out. It's Carl Rayleigh to the plate. He's 1 for 3. It's an 0-2 pitch. And there it is. We've won game 1. 3-0. What a pitching performance that was. So there we go. 7 shutout innings from Tyler Mahle. Gets us across the line. We didn't hit badly, I didn't think. We had 11 hits, 3 runs. You'd like a few more runs, perhaps. But when Mahle's pitching like that, there's no need to worry, is there? So a wonderful performance. We go 1-0 up in the series. The White Sox have lost the first game to the Angels as well. And the way we'll do this now is we'll come back when there's a chance for a team to progress. Hopefully, that'll mean Game 3 in Seattle. But it could well mean, could be Game 4 in Seattle as well, depending on how Game 2 goes, I suppose. But that's all for next time, guys. Until then, Open Aussieville. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Take care.